What if I told you your legs may be getting weaker right now? Not just because of age, but because of something small, silent, and happening every single day. And the worst part is, most people don't notice it until climbing the stairs feels harder, getting out of a chair takes more effort, or a short walk suddenly feels longer than it used to. Your body is warning you right now, because weak legs don't usually happen all at once. They happen little by little, quietly, while life goes on as normal. And here's the part that should make you pay attention. For many people, it's not simply getting older. It's a hidden chain reaction that slowly steals strength, balance, and confidence. And most people are doing the very thing that makes it worse without even knowing it. So if your legs feel heavier, less steady, more tired, or just not as strong as they used to be, stay with me, because later in this video, I'm going to share one simple daily habit that can help wake your legs back up, and almost nobody talks about it. Now think about your normal day. Maybe you get out of bed and pause for a second before standing fully upright. Maybe your knees feel stiff when you take your first few steps. Maybe you hold the counter just a little longer while making coffee. Maybe going upstairs feels annoying now. Not impossible, just harder. And maybe when you bend down to pick something up, your body quietly tells you, be careful. If that sounds familiar, you are not imagining it. And no, you are not lazy, and no, you are not falling apart. But something is changing. What most people don't realize is that leg weakness often starts long before real pain starts. It starts when the muscles stop getting the signals, movement, and support they need. It starts when everyday life becomes too comfortable, and this is the part no one talks about. Your legs are built to work for you all day. They are meant to carry your weight, absorb pressure, keep you balanced, and help you move without fear. But when they stop being challenged, even a little, they begin to shrink in strength, not overnight, but steadily. You sit a little more, you walk a little less, you avoid the stairs, you stop squatting down, you move more carefully, and your body adapts to that lower demand. That means your muscles start saying, I guess we're not needed as much anymore. And once that happens, when weakness can build faster than most people expect. But here's where it gets scary. The real problem is not only the muscles themselves, it's the connection between your brain, your balance, your feet, and your legs. When that connection starts getting dull, your legs can feel tired even when you haven't done much. You may notice you shuffle a little. You may feel unsteady turning around. You may avoid uneven ground. You may stop trusting your own body. And trust matters, because the moment you stop trusting your legs, you start using them less. And the less you use them, the weaker they become. That's the trap. A lot of people think, my legs are weak, so I should rest more. Sometimes rest helps for a moment, but too much rest can quietly make the problem worse. And because your legs don't get stronger from being protected all day. They get stronger from being used, gently, consistently, and correctly. And here's the twist most people miss. One of the biggest reasons legs get weaker is not dramatic at all. It's long periods of sitting. That's right. Hours in a chair, at the table, in the car, on the couch. Even if you're not doing anything wrong, sitting tells your lower body to switch off. Your hips tighten. Your glutes stop working the way they should. Your thighs do less. Your ankles stiffen. Your circulation slows down. And over time, standing up starts to feel like more work than it should. This is why some people feel weakest after resting, not after moving. Read that again in your mind. They feel weakest after resting. Because stillness, when it lasts too long, teaches the body to do less. And this is the part no one warns people about. When the hips and glutes weaken, the legs often take the blame. You feel it in the thighs. You feel it in the knees. You feel it in the calves. But the deeper issue may be higher up. Your body is like a chain. When the top part of the chain stops doing its job, the lower parts start overworking. So your legs may not just be weak, they may be compensating, and that creates fatigue, stiffness, and that strange feeling that your body is older than your mind. Now let's talk about another hidden cause. It's not just lack of movement, it's repetitive movement. In other words, doing the same small motions every day and nothing more. Walking from the bedroom to the kitchen, from the kitchen to the mailbox, from the couch to the bathroom. That may sound like enough because technically, yes, you are moving, but your legs need variety. They need to push, lift, stabilize, stretch, and support you in different ways. If all they ever do is the bare minimum, they lose the ability to respond when life demands more. And that matters more than ever after 45. Because now it's not just about strength, it's about staying independent. It's about getting in and out of a car without struggle. It's about walking through a store without needing to stop. It's about catching yourself if you trip. It's about not feeling nervous every time the floor is wet or the stairs are steep. That's why this issue is emotional. It's not just about muscles, it's about freedom. And when freedom starts slipping away, people often feel it long before they say it out loud. Honor some, but here's where hope comes in. Your legs can respond surprisingly fast when you give them the right signals. Not with extreme workouts, not with painful routines, not with complicated plans, just with simple habits that remind your body what it was designed to do. First, you need to stop waiting until you feel like moving. That feeling may not come. Action has to come first. Even 2 minutes matters, because motion creates momentum. One of the easiest things you can do is stand up more often than you think you need to. If you sit for long stretches, set a gentle goal. Stand up every 30 to 45 minutes. Walk around the room. March in place. Roll through your feet. Lift your knees a little, nothing dramatic. But here's why it works. You're not just moving your legs. You're telling your body, stay active. It's stay engaged, stay ready. That signal matters more than most people realize. Second, practice the movement your body's already struggling with. This sounds simple because it is. If getting out of a chair feels hard, then that movement needs practice. Sit down, stand up, sit down, stand up. Use a sturdy chair. Go slowly. Use your hands if you need to at first. Do a few repetitions once or twice a day. This is powerful because it trains real-life strength. Not gym strength. Life strength. The kind that keeps you capable. And this is the part no one talks about. Many people avoid the exact movements that would help them most because those movements feel uncomfortable or humbling. But the body improves through gentle challenge, not total avoidance. If standing from a chair feels difficult, that doesn't mean stop. It means start there. Third, wake up your feet and ankles. Most people ignore them completely. Big mistake. Your feet and ankles are the base of your balance. If they become stiff and weak, the rest of your legs work harder. So when you're standing at the sink or brushing your teeth, try this. Rise up onto your toes slowly, then lower back down. Do it a few times. Then lift your toes while keeping your heels down. You don't need perfect form. You just need consistency. Why does this matter? Because stronger ankles help you feel steadier. And when you feel steadier, you move more confidently. And confident movement leads to stronger legs. See how it all connects? Fourth, don't underestimate walking, but make it intentional. A casual stroll is good, but an intentional walk is better. That means stand tall. Swing your arms, take fuller steps. Feel your feet roll from heel to toe. Even 5 to 10 focused minutes can remind your body how to move with purpose. What most people don't realize is that weak legs are often sleepy legs. They have forgotten how to fire properly. Walking with intention wakes them up. And here's where it gets even more important. If you've started avoiding movement because you're afraid of feeling weak, shaky, or tired, that fear can become part of the problem. Fear changes posture. Fear changes how you step. Fear makes you tense. Fear makes you do less. So the solution isn't just physical, it's mental too. You have to rebuild trust, slowly, patiently, one safe movement at a time. Fifth, eat and recover like your muscles matter, because they do. When a lot of people focus on exercise but forget that the body needs building material. If you're skipping meals, eating very little, or not getting enough protein from real food, your muscles may not have what they need to maintain strength. You don't need a perfect diet. You don't need trendy powders. You just need to stop treating nourishment like it doesn't matter. Your legs are living tissue. They need support. And this is the part many people learn too late. If you're tired all the time, dehydrated, barely moving, and undereating, your legs are not going to feel strong no matter how much you try. Strength is built from movement, fuel, and repetition, not wishful thinking. Sixth, challenge balance before balance becomes a bigger issue. You don't need to do anything risky. Just use support. Stand near a counter. Place one hand lightly on it. Shift your weight from one foot to the other. Stand on both feet and hold yourself tall. If comfortable, try lifting one heel, then the other. These tiny drills teach your body to react. That reaction is what helps prevent those scary moments when you feel like you might lose your footing. And yes, this matters more than people admit. Because the fear of falling changes lives, sometimes more than weakness itself. But here's the good news. The body loves reminders. It responds to repetition, it responds to attention, it responds to use. Even after years of doing less, the body can still adapt. That doesn't mean overnight transformation, but it does mean progress. And progress is powerful. You do not need to become the person you were at 25. You just need to become stronger than you are today. That is enough. That is real. That is possible. Now let me share the simple habit I mentioned earlier, the one almost nobody talks about. Before you sit down for the evening, do one extra lap, just one. Around the house, down the hallway, to the door and back, one extra lap. Why is this so effective? Because the evening is when most people fully shut down. It's when the body gets the message, we're done now. But that one extra lap tells your body the opposite. It says, we still use these legs. It keeps the habit alive. It prevents total shutdown. And over time, that tiny choice can create a powerful mental shift. You stop seeing yourself as fragile. You start seeing yourself as active again. And identity matters because when someone believes, why, my legs are weak, and that's just how it is, they give up. But when someone believes, my legs are waking back up, they keep going. That belief can change everything. So if your legs feel weaker lately, don't ignore it. Don't brush it off as nothing. And don't automatically accept it as your future. Pay attention, because weak legs are often an early signal, a signal that your body needs more use, more support, more intention, not punishment, not panic, just action, small action, daily action. And this is the emotional truth. Strong legs are not about vanity. They are about staying in your own life. They are about walking beside the people you love. They are about getting up without fear. They are about carrying groceries, climbing stairs, traveling, gardening, dancing, playing with grandkids, and feeling like yourself for as long as possible. That's what's really at stake. Not just strength, but the life that strength protects. So start now, not next month, not when it gets worse, not when it becomes impossible to ignore. Start now, while your body is still asking quietly, because later it may ask louder. And if you care about your health, subscribe, because the small things you do now can make a very big difference in how you feel later.